hi everyone, my name is Nicola Fortune. As Katie mentioned, I'm the Career and Skills Consultant for the College of Engineering and Architecture. So I'm going to be a little bit ambitious and see if I can share my screen. So I have a few short slides, so you'll have to bear with me for a moment. I'm just going to line it up. Okay. So again, you're all very welcome. What I'm going to talk to you about over the next few minutes is in two parts. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you very quickly about specific things that you can do to actually get started. So practical things that you can do to help kind of launch your career, even at this very early stage. Once I finish doing that, I'm going to hopefully, if my technology works, I'm going to play you a short video that will actually explain some of the supports that are available to you here. So it'll just talk a little bit about what kind of supports you can access at the Ucd Careers Network just to help you launch your career. So before I do that, as I mentioned, getting started, the very first thing I'm going to ask you to do, hopefully don't get too distracted by this, but if you can take out your phone for a second or your device or whatever you have and go on to Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever social media you enjoy using. And if you can like the Ucd Careers Network, that would be fantastic. Obviously like the Ucd College of Engineering and Architecture at the same time. And the reason I'm suggesting you do that is because obviously you can always go onto our website at any time and you can find out about all the events we have coming up and the different maybe employers we have coming to campus. But it's a little bit easier sometimes if you already follow us on social media and you'll see things coming up kind of a little bit more passively, so you don't have to hunt them down quite as much. So what you'll see there is we'll have a range of different events throughout the semester and throughout the year. Some of which are starting very, very soon. So in fact, I have a workshop on this afternoon that I might soon see some of you in. So once you like us on social media, you'll kind of see that automatically. So some of the things that you'll see, again, you're going to be able to go to our website to see them as well. So I'm going to suggest that after the session, when you have a little bit of time, and maybe when you're looking at the slides later on, you go onto the Ucd Careers Network website. So the website is actually, it's a fantastic resource. It's very shiny and new, so we just updated it. When you click in there, you'll see lots of resources, a lot of online resources, as well as a lot of information on how to access resources here on campus. Some of the things that you might want to have a look at there, obviously have a look around whatever you find interesting, but one of the most useful places to start is to look at our career guides. So when you go into our website, you'll see students' career guides. You can click into the career guide for the College of Engineering and Architecture. That is a booklet that will allow you to kind of go through some of the basic things that might help you to kind of orientate yourself a little bit so you understand more how to, I suppose, take advantage of the opportunities that will come up throughout the year. So again, download the UCD Careers Guide and do have a look through. Other things you might notice when you're on our website or on our social media is some of the events coming up quite quickly will include the recruitment fairs. So you can see on the screen here, I have just a little selection, so this isn't everything coming up, but probably the one that I want to promote the most highly to you at the moment is our UCD Science, Engineering and Technology Fair. So I would expect to see pretty much everybody at that event. It's going to be virtual. It's going to take place on the 14th of October. So feel free to maybe even make a note of that now. Again, we will be advertising it heavily, so you will be hearing about this, but it's just something to maybe have in the back of your mind that you want to drop into this. So the virtual fair will run from 11 till 3. We'll also have other events. So for instance, you might be interested in our business, finance and management fair. We have law fairs, we have internship fairs, things like that. So do have a look and see what's of most interest to you. You can register to attend these from now, so they're live at the moment, and you can find more information, including a list of who the exhibitors are a little bit closer to the time on our website. So other things that you're going to see when you look at our website will include other types of events. So for instance, we might have employers coming in to do a talk, or we might have alumni coming in to share their experience, as well as things like careers workshops. So careers workshops would be workshops that we deliver probably at the moment mostly through Zoom, so through Zoom or through virtual platforms. So they'd be things like CVs and cover letters workshops, maybe a workshop on LinkedIn or interview skills. So you might already be very happy with your CV, but there's no harm in kind of brushing up on these things and making sure you're kind of ready to go once you actually see an opportunity that is a good fit for you. So do have a look and see what kind of workshops we have advertised there, and they will be updated throughout the semester, so we'll often have new ones coming online. So do keep an eye on that. Other things that you might find on our website that are interesting is basically just how you can actually book an appointment. So as well as attending workshops and attending virtual events, you can come in and you can have either a face-to-face or a virtual appointment with a consultant. So that would be either myself or one of my colleagues. So the types of things you might talk about there would be, for instance, you have a CV check where you have somebody look at your CV and give you feedback on how well you've tailored it for a particular role. Maybe you want to do a mock interview, or maybe just want to talk about your plan more in general. So you can book individual appointments through our website, so you'll find instructions there. You can also do things like do practice video interviews. So things like this can be quite interesting just to practice before you're actually in the real situation. So again, you'll find all this on our website. If you're an international student, so I think some of our students joining us today are coming from abroad, I would very, very strongly recommend that you complete Jumpstart. So if you go onto our website, you'll find, basically if you go to /careers/resources for international students is the URL, you'll find a link to Jumpstart. So Jumpstart is an online course. It's very short. It's not evaluated in any way. It's for your own use and your own benefit. So you can go on there, and it's basically designed especially for international students to find a little bit more about what the landscape is like in Ireland in particular, including what are the kind of maybe the conventions for how you approach things in an Irish recruitment market. So again, if you are an international student, I'd very strongly recommend you log on, have a look. It doesn't take a huge amount of time, but it's definitely worth investing in. So the other thing I'd like to flag is if we have MA students joining us. So I'm going to assume some of you are MA students. So if you're an MA student, you're going to be seeing me quite soon, because you'll actually have a mandatory workshop with me, I think, in about a week or so. So our MA students who are completing an academic internship will be contacted by our internship managers, Eileen and Fionnuala, very shortly, and you'll receive information on how exactly the programme works, and also when the preparation workshops, which will be run with myself, Eileen and Fionnuala, will be taking place. So there's lots going on there. So hopefully you'll have a chance to look at these slides and look at our website later on. I'm going to finish up now in a second. Obviously here is the email address that you can get me on, so careers@UCD. What I'm going to try to do now before I finish up is I'm going to see if I can play you that very short video, just giving you an overview of the supports available. So bear with me for a second, and I'm going to see if I can do that.
Hello and welcome to the UCD 5 Minutes on Careers video series. My name is Nicola Fortune and I'm a Career and Skills Consultant here in University College Dublin. In this video, we're going to spend 5 minutes talking about the services available to students in the Ucd Careers Network. Whether you're a first year or a final year, it's never too early to get started on planning your career. By getting started early, you can really make the most of your time here in UCD, and at each stage in your career journey, the Ucd Careers Network will be there to help you connect the dots between where you are now and your future career. You can get started by visiting our website at www.ucd.ie/careers. Here you'll be asked to consider whether you feel you currently have no plan, a vague plan, or a clear plan. Simply click on the option that you think describes your current situation best, and you'll be guided through a series of practical actions you can take to move forward more effectively. For students who select no plan, this can include actions such as completing our free aptitude and interest tests, visiting sites such as Grad Ireland to find out more about jobs with your degree, as well as getting actively involved in UCD clubs and societies to build your skills as well as your CV. Students can also apply for UCD Advantage, a co-curricular award developed to formally recognise the skills students have developed through extracurricular activities such as volunteering, peer mentorship, society committee membership, and so on. For students who select vague plan, the next steps may be to start researching what different roles entail. You can get started by reading job profiles, attending employer events on campus, and gaining work experience, as well as by signing up for the UCD Skills for Working Life programme. This employer-led programme of workshops takes place over 8 weeks in semester 2 and gives students an opportunity to learn more about careers-related topics, as well as about some of our largest graduate employers, with different employers presenting each week. For students who select Clear Plan, useful actions could include attending CV workshops on campus, completing an online practice interview, making an appointment with a career and skills consultant to discuss your plan, as well as keeping an eye on vacancies and upcoming events, including recruitment fairs, through Careers Connect. Recruitment fairs take place on both the Belfield and Smurfit campuses, starting from early in semester 1, so make sure to check our website for this year's dates. Each fair will have employers from specific sectors, such as the Business, Finance and Management Fair, However, all students are encouraged to attend, regardless of what you are currently studying. You're also welcome to visit us in person. The Ucd Careers Network is located in the James Joyce Library building, just in front of the main lake, right in the centre of campus. You're welcome to pop in any weekday from 9 to 5 and on Wednesdays until 7 p.m. You can pick up a career guide, get help booking an appointment, or even just have a look around. If you'd like to book an appointment for an individual meeting with a career and skills consultant, you can also do this online. Appointments last 20 minutes and go live at 8 a.m. each morning. You can book your appointment through Careers Connect. During this meeting, you can explore your options, develop a career plan, or learn more about making effective applications for graduate roles or postgraduate study. If you are applying for a specific role, you should bring along a printed copy of the job description, as well as a CV and cover letter that you've tailored to the role. To find out more about our services, you can visit the Ucd Careers Network website or follow us on social media. It's important to remember that no matter what stage you're at in your career planning, we're here to help you take the next steps forward. You can also view the other videos in the series on our website, such as 5 minutes on effective applications and 5 minutes on interview skills.